Hey guys, Max Solo here with Heather from Land and Sky. I wanted to talk to you today about how you've designed and executed this gorgeous renovation. Can you please walk me through your thought process? Because every time I show up here, I'm just stunned.
Oh, thank you. Well, I can't take all the credit. There was a fabulous team. Your guys, Corey from CCR Landscaping, and the pool people. We definitely wanted to start the conversation with our clients with a client interview process where we asked everything about what their wants and needs were, and then we created a few design concepts, and this is what we ended up with. So before, if you look over here, for example, this spa tub was just kind of floating in the middle of the deck, and so we wanted to create a little moment for it, because even though they have this other hot tub over here, they really love the jets of this, so we weren't going to lose this. And so with that, we created a beautiful gondola situation, which has uplighting and electrical, and it really feels nice and cozy over here.
And I see you guys decided to recess the tub so you're not climbing over it.
Exactly, because this is a really tall tub. I think it's 42 inches, which is something, the steps that they had were just plastic steps, which are dangerous and slippery. So we wanted to create a safer entry into the tub for them.
So one of the main things I wanted to try to highlight today, if we can get to it, I know there's millions of details that went into this design, and I really don't know how you did it. But if you could just show us like all the bullnosing, the coping, like that's what really makes a project look stunning. Not just you slap everything together, it's like the little details that bring it all together. Like recessing the hot tub, like, hey, I just, step over and I'm in.
Thank you for bringing that up. I do think that when you're creating a holistic design, every little detail matters, because whether you realize it or not, when you're looking at a big picture, all of these things are sitting together, and so you want them to speak the same language and be in harmony. So, for example, this was a remnant of a mudroom renovation that we did here, which was a beautiful selection. The clients, I sent them to a great showroom in Atlanta, Cigar, to pick this out, and we used it as the countertops along the bar and the outdoor kitchen. But you can see the radius that we chose on the edge was this beautiful bullnose, which sits very nicely with the coping of the pool and the coping of the stairs, as well as even the arches, which Max and his team beautifully raised and created a very custom crown molding and base for us to really bring more light into that cigar lounge, which we're going to take you into in a minute. Oh,
the stairs?
Yeah, so this was something that we had a last minute design change in the middle of the stairs being installed. So after the client sort of saw all of these curves that were going on, we decided to bring these stairs out because the straight line of the stairs just didn't feel like a match, didn't feel like a perfect fit. And so we had these railings custom done by your fabricator, who was fabulous. And I'm so happy with how it came out. And it was just, it was one of those things where, yes, it's an added expense at the end of the day, but the client is so much happier and the design looks that much better for that change.
I'm so glad we went with the flare.
Yeah, me too. It looks great.
Now, how do you pick your furniture pieces? That just everything just complements each other.
Thank you.
And the light fixtures.
Well, we're always thinking, like I said, we're always trying to think holistically, and with these clients in particular, who are absolutely some of our favorite clients, because they're very collaborative and they can make a decision quickly, which is great. Yeah. Client love when you can make decisions quickly. But so when we showed a few renditions of this room, it was very clear what style and vibe they wanted to go. The husband wanted this to be a cigar lounge, so we wanted to go a little bit more masculine and modern in here. So we chose furniture that, we wouldn't need a lot of side tables and things, but these big arms allow you to put your drink down, allow you to put, an ashtray, or even a laptop if you want to work and sit here on your phone. And then when we did the lighting in here, we uplit this area back here so that it would
Just make it moody at
Yeah,
night.
exactly. So it just brings so much more light in the evening, because when you are in this room, this is a gorgeous light fixture, but it doesn't give a lot of light. And even these sconces over here, they're very moody and I would say a little bit more on the dimmer side, naturally. Yeah. So we needed some more lighting. I basically told the outdoor lighting guy to light the shit out of this lighting. We can cut that out, but what else do we want to talk about in here? Maybe the new French doors that we had installed, that Max's crew installed, which are so elevated. The doors that we had here before, they were still, you know, French doors with lights.
They're builder grade.
They're builder grade. I think they had more lights, so we did less lights, meaning less, you know, partition, less grids in here. We did beautiful new hardware, and this is actually a finish that comes pre-done with these doors, which are by Marvin.
They're Marvin doors.
Marvin doors, yeah. And we thought that it looked beautiful with the rest of the home because we had recently repainted the whole home. So we kept the brick, but we did a lighter color of the cedar and stucco, like a sage ivory mix. So this was a perfect match for that.
Again, I love how you guys came up with the whole like open concept, like serve your drinks to the outside. You got your guests hanging out.
This is definitely an entertainer's bar. And if you come over here and look at some of the details here, you can see something a little special. So it wasn't just that, you know, straight edge. We wanted to, again, do that nice round half bullnose, and then created a shape here to just make it more unique. And also we knew what chairs we were getting, so we knew the vibe for out here.
Also Marvin.
Also this Marvin window went in. Okay, why don't you tell us a little bit about how it was to put this extra large
it was very difficult.
Window in.
It was complicated.
Because there was two smaller windows existing.
Three windows. We had to blow out 3 windows, reframe everything, collaborate with the outdoor team, the countertop team,
and the heights.
To me, I just want to know your process. How do you come up with this? Like, walk me through it. Show me. Because we executed your design and it's gorgeous.
Thank you. I do think it goes back to how we foresee our clients living in a space, and this client in particular has a big family. They have 5 kids and you know, sons and daughters-in-law, and a lot of them live local and they love to come over and entertain. And so we wanted to fit as many people everywhere as possible without having it feel overcrowded. But I think having this interaction here between the bartender, who might be daddy or might be the son or might be an actual, you know, hired bartender, I think this was such a beautiful moment that they can enjoy.
Is that why we did an outdoor kitchen to feed his kids?
We did an outdoor kitchen, I think, to feed himself most of all. He loves to hunt and he loves to cook, and the wife also is a fantastic cook.
Yeah.
So this was these were a few key elements that we wanted to make sure that we had all of the bells and whistles for over here. So instead of your normal outdoor range, he elected to do this very cool Argentine grill, and there was a lot of specifications for exactly how this needed to sit. So you have to set it a certain amount. You need to make sure that it can drain in the back, and so the contractors, you know, followed all the instructions to a T. And then we wanted to also incorporate wood here because it cooks with wood. And so if we didn't have a home for everything, we would just have things cluttering up. So that was something that we really went fine-tuned with the client to think about, okay, you're out here, you're cooking, what exactly do you want to keep out here? So we have a trash, we have paper towel holder, we have, you know, extra storage for the big green egg. And then we set this down lower too, so it didn't feel too out of place with everything. But yeah, when you're over here, you have a nice, generous area to cook with. And oh my gosh, I mean, you can cook for a team.
It turned out so functional and gorgeous that, like, that's hard to do, in my opinion.
Thank you.
I guess you gotta think.
And then the cladding that we chose, you know, was everything here is a selection. And when you're going through a home renovation, I think people underestimate just how many decisions we're going to ask you to make or approve. And so, you know, in this area alone, there's probably 30 decisions that the client had to go, yes, no, maybe, and then, you know, we considered all the factors. But this under cabinet lighting, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Under counter lighting really lights the floor here at night, so it feels safer when you're out here cooking, because we don't have any overheads over here.
Now, what about this gorgeous detail right here?
This is what we like to refer to as the Hangout. So our client wanted a fireplace, a big screen TV to watch football in the fall, and the wife wanted a place to be cozy. And so we decided on these wonderful outdoor swing beds, and we chose a high contrast look for this just so it would feel a little bit more refined. And then going back to some of the decisions of style and how lines all look together. For example, you can look at this beautiful outdoor travertine table that has this nice round edge.
Similar bullnose.
Similar bullnose, and even the chairs have it as well. So everything sort of feels like a nice marriage together. And then this was a fun project. Our electricians loved the details we gave them for this, but they did a fantastic job. And it just feels really fun out here. And at night, you're fully lit. And yeah, it came out great.
We added a bunch of speakers in here.
Oh yes, that's you guys. So
yeah. Right now they want to come back and add some heaters. So you can hang
we're
out
going to do
winter.
some Improtec on the ceiling.
Yes. Pool. You said I think you said we redid the pool.
So we redid the finish of the pool and chose actually a darker color, which makes it feel more of like a pond, and a little bit more natural to the elements that are out here, because the clients have a beautiful forest behind them. And then, you know, a fun wow feature that the client wanted to include were these beautiful fire bowls, which you might be able to see a little bit in the video, even though they're on during the daylight. But yeah, take a look at the pool and how that darker finish feels just a little bit more.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, a little bit more moody, but inviting. I think it's still really beautiful.
All right, now tell me about this little fire pit area and the steps.
So this area we like to call the dugout. And so this is where they really came here with these big, you know, machines and quite literally dug out a couple feet of earth to make this moment over here where they can sit out here as a family and have a bonfire and roast marshmallows and enjoy whiskey, but not have dirt under their feet. It just feels a little bit more.
Yeah. And be able to just drop whatever, you know, and not be afraid of ruining it.
Yeah.
Heather, this was a great walkthrough. Thank you for sharing your process a little bit with me. Now I understand a little bit of how your mind operates. How about we go show them the inside?
Let's do it. Come on.